Bam, no more blackface. Lamborghini orange Xbox controller. So last time I made a Halo controller. This time I bought this orange faceplate to make the Lamborghini controller. Now the company doesn't actually sell this as a set. I had to put all these pieces together myself. So I bought the faceplate with the side rails. I've got orange buttons. And I've chosen these orange triggers with the black tops on top. I needed a black controller for this because it has the black buttons for the middle. The Xbox button is black and the back is black. So I actually bought a brand new controller just to do this job. First step is to remove the screws. There isn't 4 screws, there's actually 5. The 5th screw is really cool. It's hidden underneath this sticker. Let's take that off. That's all the screws. Bam, no more black face. Look at the orange face in this. Looks a lot better. Now we've got to take it apart even further to get to the circuit boards. Now the circuit boards are really annoying to deal with. The top one only has 2 screws in it. It's really easy. But the bottom one has 5 or 6 screws in it. And 2 of them are only accessible after first removing the top circuit board. Now that's not a problem because you can remove it. But there's 2 wires here that are soldered on, and if you break those, they have to be soldered back on. If I broke those, I would just have to chuck this whole thing and buy something else again, because I'm not going to do that. But if you're careful, you can just remove the screws on the second circuit board. After removing that, we've got access to the buttons, and I've replaced the orange buttons here, you can see. Now it's time to get the triggers on, and it looks really cool like that, but let's finish the job. Put the orange faceplate on. Now you can see here, I'm just going to test the black side rail panels here. I think they're called side panels or side rails. You can see with the black panels, it looks kind of cheap because it's just a faceplate. But the second I put the orange ones on, it completes the look. Now it looks like a controller that Xbox actually sells. Alright, the last step. I only use one controller at the time, so I'm going to get the battery out of the green controller I made last video. Here it is. Let's put it in and start it up. And it works well. The Xbox logo is cool. It's off, and then when the light turns on, you can see it. So I think this came out really well. The orange and black definitely looks really nice, really expensive. It's got that supercar sort of look to it. That's why I've called it Lamborghini Orange Controller. I definitely prefer it to the see-through green because the see-through green feels really old school. Like I said in the last video, it feels like it's like 20 years ago. So it looks kind of cool, but it doesn't feel fresh. The orange one definitely does. So I'll be using this one.